What's up, you beautiful individuals? It's your girl, Nicky, guys. Hope you're having an incredible day. A couple weeks ago, I was talking to you about forgiveness, and I had a couple of people reach out to me and say, Nicky, thank you so much for that. I needed to hear that. I've never looked at forgiveness that way, so thank you. And I was thinking to myself, okay, cool. That's awesome. That's what I love. That's why I do this. So I gave them, I gave you a different mindset maybe regarding forgiveness, but I was thinking to myself, okay, but I didn't give them any steps to go about doing this. So in case you missed that video, the recap is this. Forgiveness is not about the person you need to forgive. Forgiveness is about yourself. The damage we believe we're doing to someone else by not forgiving them, the only person that's actually being damaged is you. Okay, so that's number one. That's the mindset you need to have regarding forgiveness. It's about yourself. So there have been a few things that have actually helped me through this process of forgiving. And the one that has had the most profound difference for me was when I went to this 3-day leadership seminar called the Millionaire Mind Intensive here in San Diego. And we did this activity that truly blew my mind. And so I want to throw out a disclaimer. This activity is not for everybody. If you are still feeling the feelings too intensely right now that you're not going to be able to do this, that's okay. All right. I want you to try it. And if during it you're like, nope, I'm not ready for this, that's cool. Come back to it later. All right. So here's the first step, though, if you're willing to try this. Think of that one person that it's been super difficult for you to forgive, and think about a particular thing that happened that caused maybe the most hurt. So for me, I chose an ex-girlfriend, and it was very easy for me to think of one event that truly broke my heart and really had me hold on to bitterness. I mean, for a long time, I would say anywhere from 4 to 7 years, I was holding on to these intense feelings. And so what he did is he had us write down that event in as many details as we could. What happened and what caused the hurt. Okay, so do that first. Then, and this is the part that you might not be ready for. The second step is to put yourself in that person's position and speak to you through them. Okay? So for example, I spoke to myself through her perspective, what she may have been thinking, what she may have been feeling, her perceptions, how she viewed the situation, how she viewed us, how she viewed our future. And I'm telling you, once I started to think to myself, whoa, what if these were her thoughts? What if this was her perception? What if these were her feelings? And literally, I don't know if you just saw it happen right now again. Literally, it made me go, oh, wow. If that's true, if those feelings and perceptions, if they were true for her, man, that really made me look at it in a completely different way. See, this is not an activity to give people excuses, okay? It's not to rationalize why they hurt us. It's to put ourselves in the position to be a human being, to feel empathy, and know that each one of us are out here trying to do our best. See, one of the things that it made me think about was, there's a lot of people who I hope have forgiven me. There are girls who I've hurt, and there are girls who I've broken their heart. And if I would love for them to look at me and say, you know what, Nicky was just doing the best she could at the time. It wasn't her best. It wasn't the best version of herself, but the version of herself that she was at that time, that's the best she could do. And so if I want that for myself, I have to be willing to give that for other people. And if you want that for yourself, you have to be willing to give that for other people. Let me know how this goes. Try it out. I'm anxious to hear, because I know that if you do this, it could have an absolutely profound difference in your life. This might be the exact thing you need to do to push on. This might be that one thing that has been holding you back from becoming exactly who you want to become and do exactly what you want to do in this world. Try this out, my friends. Let me know how it goes, and I'll see you next time.